As seen in an earlier video, I've got a couple of blocks in this drawing. So if I go to insert blocks and I insert my computer, it gives you a little preview of how the block looks, and I'm just going to say OK to insert that. Once I insert it, that's how the block looks. So the block itself has a PC or computer box, keyboard, it has a mouse, and it has a screen. Sometimes you want blocks to appear differently. So what I can do with that block is I can clip the block or the ref-sum, in this case a block. I can define the clipping boundary by indicating the block reference, which is that one, and I'm going to define a clipping boundary of, let's say, only that over there. Once I say Option N to that, it will actually clip that computer block reference for me. Clipping reference options, I can switch clipping on and off. I can show clipping boundaries or hide them. If I hide them, that's how it will look. So I'm just going to show it again. But I can also switch clipping on and off. Once I switch the clipping off, I indicate the block reference and it switches the clipping off on that particular block reference. And if I say switch clipping back on and I indicate the block reference, it remembers the clipping boundary that I've given it. But what do I do if I want to include the mouse in that block? We now have an option where I can adjust the clipping boundary. Move that corner over there, and let's say that over there. So it now moves the clipping boundary, so it includes the mouse itself. Which means I can now use a block reference like that, where it now includes the mouse but excludes your computer box itself from the current view. This feature applies to blocks as well as xrefs or block references, reference symbols, and pictures. So any of the picture or block references or reference symbols can be clipped to only display a specific area of that particular object, as well as you can modify the boundaries of that clipping area later on if you wish to do so.